In the last chapter, the sudden death of Emperor Huang Taiji threw the Qing Empire into chaos. As the nation mourned, a storm was brewing behind the palace walls. Princes battled for the throne, generals plotted betrayal, and at the center of it all stood one woman, a widow, a mother, and a queen without a kingdom. This is the story of Dayur, the woman who would save an empire from itself. The heavy palace bells echoed like distant thunder as Emperor Huang Taiji's coffin lay beneath black silk banners. Outside, snow fell in a quiet hush, masking the sounds of a gathering rebellion. The dragon throne was empty, and every prince in the empire craved its power. Inside the council hall, voices clashed like steel. The most powerful factions supported two men, Dorgan, the emperor's ambitious and formidable brother, and Fulan, Huang Taiji's young son and Dayur's only child. From behind a silk curtain, Dayur watched, her heart a stone in her chest. Her son Fulan was only 6 years old. A single wrong move, a single miscalculation, and he would lose not only his birthright, but his life. She knew she couldn't fight the princes with swords or armies. She had to use her mind. That night, she summoned Dorgan to a secret meeting in the morning chamber. He strode in, his armor glinting in the candlelight, his eyes sharp and his voice cold. He looked at her and said, "You fear I'll take what belongs to your son?" Dayur met his gaze without flinching. "No," she replied, her voice steady. "I fear you'll destroy what his father built." A tense silence stretched between them two predators, sizing each other up, each aware of the other's power and cunning. Finally, breaking the quiet, Dayur spoke, not with the desperation of a pleading mother, but with the authority of a queen. "Dorgan," she began, "my son is just a child. Rule beside him, not over him." Her words hit him like a lightning strike. It wasn't a plea for mercy. It was a brilliant political proposal, a partnership that could unite the warring factions and stabilize the empire. She offered him power, but not the throne itself. And so, a deal was struck. Fulan was crowned the Shunzi emperor, with his uncle, Prince Dorgan, serving as the powerful Prince Regent. The world saw a child emperor and his regent uncle, but the true power, the unseen hand guiding them both, belonged to Dayur. From the shadows, she shaped the future of the dynasty. Months turned into years. Under her quiet guidance, the new empire weathered the storms of its infancy. She skillfully soothed rival tribes, pacified ambitious generals, and secretly advised her young son on every major decision. Late at night, when the vast palace fell silent, she would often sit alone, writing letters she could never send, letters to the man she had loved and lost. One evening, staring into the flickering candlelight, she whispered to herself, "Huang Taiji, I kept my promise. Our son wears the crown. But sometimes, I still wish I could be that carefree girl riding beneath the wide Mongolian sky." Her son, the young emperor, adored her. He leaned on her wisdom and strength. But as he grew from a boy into a young man, his heart began to wander. He fell deeply in love with a beautiful and mysterious concubine named Dong If. In her son's passionate obsession, Dayur saw a dangerous echo of her own past, the destructive mix of love, jealousy, and court politics. She knew all too well how a heart's desires could threaten an empire. She approached her son not as an empress dowager, but as a mother who understood. An emperor may love deeply, she warned him gently, but he must never love blindly. But Fulan, consumed by his first great love, refused. to listen. And soon, tragedy, which was never far from the palace walls, would find them once again. Dayuer had lost a husband and maneuvered her son onto the throne. She had single-handedly held an empire together. Yet, true peace remained just beyond her grasp. In the mirror of time, she was no longer the spirited girl from the steppes, but the widow regent, the silent, unyielding force that ensured a dynasty's survival. But fate had one more cruel lesson to teach her, a final test of a mother's strength through devastating loss and an impossible choice. In Part 5, The Last Empress of the Wind. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from history.